at the beginning of this, Susan and Dan told us, it's not uncommon for the actors to get new drafts like within 10 minutes of when they go up. So, I gave them like 15. So,
this has changed from this afternoon.
Yes.
All right.
This is Aaron Silverman and Alice DiMartino, and it was directed by Nathaniel Foster. Whatever. So, thank you.
I'll do stage directions?
Yes, Alex will also be reading the stage directions at the beginning.
Alright. Lights up on a shabby apartment. The apartment is unorganized with most of the clothing on the ground. Tables are cluttered with the empty takeout door leading. Are cluttered with the empty takeout food boxes. A mirror hangs on the wall next to a door leading out. Another door leads to a bathroom with a window outside next to it. Peter stands taking in the room. He is barely in his mid-40s, but appears much older. His face is prematurely lined. A young voice comes from behind the door.
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
Nothing, just looking around the place.
There's a ton of great hotspots around here. Super underground stuff.
Very hip. Can you come out here, Ellen?
Ellen, that's so crazy. No one calls me that anymore.
I suppose they call you Elle.
L.
That's what I said.
No, not L-E-L-L-E. L.
Like in Spanish.
No, just like the letter L.
Fine. I'd like to talk to you out here.
Just a minute, Petey.
Please don't call me that.
Sorry. Uncle Pete, then?
Just Peter, Elle.
Sure. Elle enters from the back room, attractive young woman, early 20s. So, what's up, Pete? How are things in Maryville?
You've had some phone calls, I've heard.
Wow, we're just cutting straight through pleasantries.
I'm serious. Your mother's been calling for a while now. She's sick, Elle, and she's been trying to get you to come home.
She's fine. She's just laying it in on thick to get me to come back.
How would you know if you haven't answered her calls?
Because I know her. I know her games. So tell me, why are you here?
Your mom wanted me to get you. Said it was important.
You're such a stand-up guy, Uncle Peter. Pop out of nowhere the first time Mom got sick and started helping around the house every once in a while. Not once did you ever try anything funny with me. Not like Uncle John or Uncle Mike. In fact, I remember you breaking their fingers when you heard. And after all that, Mom still didn't have the highest opinion of you.
Your mom and I have our baggage, but I'd like to think a family still helps each other out when they really need it.
You know, I heard some interesting stuff during her last round of chemo. She's not a big fan of yours when she's got poison running through her veins, making her delirious. I asked her why she didn't like you, even though you were always helping out. She told me you tried to get her to give me up when I was a wee little baby.
And kept you.
Swell. Look, you didn't want me around then, and I don't want you around now, so maybe it's time you just...
Did you want me around then?
We were cool back then. At least I thought you were. Edgy, dark, damaged. Kind of thing an abused orphan relates to.
God, please don't tell me I was your role model growing up.
You think Miss Priss was? Like I'd grow up to be a lady? You were intense back then. You didn't take shit from no one. Whenever someone started pushing us around, you were always there with a Louisville slugger.
Yeah. Super role model for a kid. So why'd you leave?
You were not the best with math, are you? You know what day I left?
Your birthday?
Which?
17th.
18th. You know what I've been asking for since I was a kid? What Mom told me I couldn't have until I was 18?
What's that?
To know who my father is. Bit of a shock, huh? Uncle Peter? So did you ask for the abortion before or after you saw the pea stick turn blue?
Elle, I didn't want you to know. I thought if I was around just enough to look after you two, it might be all right. Enough to help out. Have you stopped moving around since you left?
Nope. And when I feel like moving again, I'll move. No strings, no shadows. Just like you. Off on the wind's back and away I go. So what? My deadbeat dad's dad comes to take me back so she can spend her dying breaths telling me how immature I'm being? To forgive him so we can all be one big happy family?
Her dying breaths? She's never been this bad before. And I'm afraid. I don't have any claim to your life. I bailed. I came back eventually, but I was never Mr. Dad. But she was there. You owe it to her. Come home, Elle. Your mom needs you.
When did you start giving a shit what I do?
You mean everything to her.
Maybe she'll take you back. Maybe the three of us can go on a road trip to the Grand Canyon.
That's not going to happen. Ellen, get dressed. We're leaving.
Yeah, we are. But I'm going out and you're going back to Berryville or Timbuktu or fucking Neverland for all I care. And if you won't leave my friend is on his way. Don't make me bring him up here and throw you out.
I've taken on worse.
Leave me alone, Peter.
Come home, Ellen.
I can't. I'm on my own. I'm setting sail like you. Setting off.
Ellen, I'm not a role model.
You were a loner. I get it. Thought you were cool. The fucked up thing is that when you were an Uncle Peter, I actually wished you were my dad.
I understand why you're mad at me.
No,
but
no, you don't understand.
I wasn't going to be any good for you two. I took off. I get it, but don't you walk out on her too.
You don't understand. You were never there for me.
What do you want? I wasn't going to be a good father.
But you could have been. She and I, we could have been a family. You just wanted her and you and not me. You're always there when we needed something. You could have been.
You had the best mother in the world. That's